PlayStation shock dropped the state of play on us, and yeah, let's talk about it. Like right off the bat, I think I want to go ahead and give this presentation a rating. I saw a lot of people out there going in a little bit harsh on this presentation, but I actually enjoyed it. I'm going to give it a B, maybe an 8. 7.58 if I had to put it on the number scale, but let's stick with B. So let me count here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 14 games that were announced. I'm not going to go through every single one of them. So let's go first, since we just got some PSVR 2 news. So we have 2 things there. We have an Aliens game, Alien Rogue Incursion. Didn't get too much of a trailer for that. It was kind of more of a teaser. But it looks like that is coming in holiday 2024. And then we had Skydance's Behemoth. We actually got some gameplay of that. If you're not familiar with some of the other games they've made, they are well known for the Walking Dead, Saint and Sinners games, which people tend to really like on the VR, in the VR space. Now, the thing about this one, it will be available on Meta and Steam VR. So is it a reason to buy a PSVR 2? Not sure yet. Let's get some more information. And then something that, I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't that big of a deal to me. But Until Dawn coming over to the PS5. I think that's been one of the hardest things coming into this generation. I can already play this game. I'm not sure if I care that much more to grab it again in a PS5 update. But overall, it's a good game. We have God of War coming to the PC, which I think people anticipated, but really, really excited for the PC folks out there. If I'm not mistaken, you will need to sign in with a PlayStation account, so we'll see how that works out for Sony in the long run. But I want to go to some of my favorites. So the presentation started off with Concord. Some people were mixed on this, but I just really think the fidelity, the quality of how this game looks. First of all, so they started off with like a cinematic trailer. And I was a little bit worried that they were starting out with that, but once they got into gameplay, the game looked really, really good. Both fun and both in graphics. It's a 5v5 character-driven first-person multiplayer shooter. I'm not sure if this is a good description. I do want to see more information about this game, but to me, it kind of looks like a Destiny multiplayer mixed with why am I blanking? I just knew what it was. I mean, well, you know. So I'll come back around to that, but that game looks really, really fun. Beta out in July, game releases on August 23rd. So that's right around the corner. I think the pre-order gets you 4 additional beta keys for your friends. So I think this is definitely something to check out. Pricing will be, I think it'd be a determining factor on if this game does well. This is also launching PS5 and PC simultaneously. What else did I really enjoy? Path of Exile looks cool. Monster Hunter Wilds is looking amazing. It actually makes me want to jump back on Monster Hunter. Is it Monster Hunter Worlds? I can't remember, but the one that was actually available on Xbox. Really, really enjoy that game. This looks to be even better. It looks to have a great campaign coming. So those 2 really cool. Silent Hill 2, I think for the horror fans, it will be great. Some people are complaining about the way it looks, but I think it really kind of settles into, if I'm not mistaken, Bluebird team is working on this, their style. So I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be a good game, especially if you're into horror. Marvel Rival Overwatch, that's the game I was thinking about. So going back to going all the way back up to Concord. It reminds me of like Destiny mixed with Overwatch. But now that we're talking about Overwatch, Marvel Rivals was shown for the first time on console, which is pretty much a Overwatch with superheroes. So it looks really cool. There's a lot of destructibility in their environments, which I really liked. We saw a few new characters. Adam Warlock, I don't think we had seen before. I think we had seen Magneto, but he looks really cool. So I just wanted to say that. Let's see, I did say I wasn't going to go through all of these titles, but I'm almost, actually, no, I'm not going to go through all of them. Dynasty Warriors was really cool. That kind of gave me kind of a little kick in the nostalgia. That was one of those games like early on when I had a PS2. I still have a PS2, but when I first had a PS2 that I really was into. Let's see, and let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Path of Exile. If you're into Diablo, I would definitely check out Path of Exile 2. I don't know, it looks really good. It looks like a lot of fun, but I do have to save the best for last, and I think Astrobot is the game of the show. Astro's Playroom took everyone by storm at the release of the PS5. That free game, it just kind of got people back into the point where it's like, I really want a good platforming game. This game here, it looks amazing. It incorporates so many more of the PlayStation IP. I saw Journey in there. I saw Nathan Drake in there. It really reminds me of like Sackboy, but at a whole nother level. So this looks great, and I can't wait to play it. I'd be interested to see how big this game is. This game will launch on September 6th with pre-order starting just in a couple days on June 7th. But like I said, overall, I really do think this was a decent presentation. I don't know why some people were so harsh. A lot of cool games. Sony already said that they weren't going to have a ton of first-party content to show or coming out in 2024. But these games, it was a lot of high-quality content right here. So I would be interested to know whether or not they would be doing a presentation maybe in July or August. If it wasn't last year, maybe the year before. I do remember they did something in like May or June. Then they did something additional in July or August. But yeah, no, I just really am excited for the games that are to come. Sony has a certain vibe when it comes to the type of games they release on their console, and I just think that really shows here, and I'm excited. So let me know what you all think in the comments. Let's have a conversation. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.